Hola and welcome to Clear Vision, the place where you can find practical psychology drawn on a wealth of experience of my career as a therapist and a university lecturer. I like to share a few videos where you can apply the psychology and help solve some of issues or problems you may be experiencing. As always, please like and subscribe and add any feedback into the comments section, and I'll endeavour to answer any of your questions or do some more videos on subjects you're interested in. So without further ado, today's one is about, I've been asked about it and I've mentioned a few times, it's effective journaling. How do you journal effectively to create change? Okay, so journaling is different to like a Dear Diary, okay? The idea is to gain self-awareness. That's the first thing. So my suggestion would be find a book that you want to write in, find a book that you want to look after, that you want to put in a special place, that you want to open and add into. That would be the first thing. The second thing is, it's not always words. Yeah, maybe you want to draw pictures, add a painting in there. Maybe you want to glue a feather or a leaf or anything like that. All of that's really cool. Feel free to do it. Then, with what you're writing, is you're trying to find out what's happening in your life. So for instance, perhaps let's take one situation, and you can write about the situation, and you can write about, you know, they said this and I did this and this made me feel this way and blah blah blah. Okay, that's one thing, that's one level of journaling. But if you really want to gain something from it, then you need to be able to take an objective viewpoint, a helicopter viewpoint from outside yourself. I think it was Kierkegaard, well I know it was Kierkegaard, said something like the self is the self in relation to itself, and that it can have a relation outside of itself, something along those lines. That's not verbatim. And what it means is basically, if a person is able to step outside of themselves in a situation, either whilst it's happening or later on, and they will discover things and observe, they will discover things about themselves, and then they will gain insight into what happened, what the triggers were, how they're operating in the world. And that's what journaling's about. Yes, it empties the mind. Two, you can observe yourself in it. So let's take a scenario, I don't know, a loved one gives you some critical feedback on something and you kick off. That's one thing, and you can focus on the story, but the story's not going to help you. What is going to help you is going back, delving in, how did I feel? What happened in that moment? Did I feel unrecognized? Were my efforts unrecognized? Did I feel rejected? Sad, angry? What happened inside of me? What feelings did I experience? Or what did it tap into from the past? Is this something I'm familiar with? And bang, and it's there again, and I do it again, and I kick it again. It's always happening to me. People have always got an opinion. So with the journaling, by taking that viewpoint of the situation, you were able to gain insight into yourself and how you operate, and maybe what past events are still influencing your behaviors in the here and now. And that's the idea of journaling. I hope that helps. I'm going to think of one more example. Let's take another example where repeated things keep happening, and I'll do another video on this. So there's a pattern here, and people are always treating me this way. Okay, and again, it's a reflection, and you have to look hard at yourself. What responsibility do I have in this situation, or these situations, or this pattern? What is it that I allow? Did I not put a boundary in? Did I put boundaries in too late and people are not respecting them? What, or have I always done this? Is this something that was expected of me when I was younger, from family or from close friends, whatever it may be? That's what you reflect on. That then gives you the insight, and then you can see, oh, there's things I need to change here. And change is always a conscious effort and an unconscious one, but it's always a conscious effort. I need to do this. I need to stop myself doing this. The next time someone does something, I'm going to say, hey, hang on a minute. I didn't invite this. I don't want this. This is not okay. Or you may choose to stay quiet and walk away. So that's the idea of journaling. It empties your mind. It gives you a helicopter view of yourself if you stay out of the story, and you gain self-awareness into what's going on for you. But you have to really catch those moments and be very honest with yourself. What was it that I felt just prior to my reaction. And that's the key. That's the key to gaining self-awareness and insight into yourself, and then relying on your inner wisdom in the next situation. I hope that helps. Please like and subscribe below, and like I say, add something into the comments if you want to hear something else, and I'll see you soon. Adios.